The hypertrophy coach, Joe Bennett here with me, and today we're going to pound out some heavy chest work.
Yep.
So stay tuned and get ready to work. All right, so we're starting off with dumbbell incline presses, sets of 8. Keep on going up until you barely get 8. We're taking them to 3/4 lockout, and then right back down to keep tension on your chest. That's it. So as you can see, we've moved on to incline barbells, and we're doing sets of 6, good controlled eccentric, drive up hard, and we're going to just keep on going up till we barely get 6.
some bands on here. Two good reasons for this. One, we've already done incline dumbbells and incline barbells, which really, anyone that's done them knows the bottom portion is the hardest. So we've really already fatigued our pecs in that length and range. So putting some bands on, they catch about halfway through the range of motion and basically just make it heavier at the top. Most of the time during pressing, you're stronger at the top anyway, so it's good to overload that position. But particularly when we've already done 2 presses that really overload that bottom position, now we want to fatigue where we've got something left in the top. And then the nice portion is we've done 2 free weight exercises. So we've just tossed it in a Smith. It's a little bit more stable. And like John had mentioned, we're doing a little bit more for pump work, so we don't really want to have to focus as much on fatiguing any stabilizers. We just want our pecs to contract and contract and contract. So.
Perfect.
Got a fly variation here. It may look like we're trying to get fancy, but at its base, it's just a cable fly variation. The advantages of doing it on a bench is just more stability, more output. So if you're standing, you kind of always have to balance a little bit back and forth. So that's the only thing we're doing the bench for. It just allows us to focus a little bit more on the pecs and a little bit less on stabilizing. The benefit of the roller is 2 things. One, a lot of guys have a problem finishing pec motions with letting their shoulders go forward. So the roller allows you to pull your shoulder blades back and around the roller, whereas with a normal bench, you might not be able to do that. So it helps you keep your shoulders back throughout the entire motion, keep it on your pecs and not on your shoulders. And then the next benefit as well too, is even if you don't have issues training your chest, keeping it off your shoulders, it will allow for a better pec stretch than you could on a normal fly. Just for the same reason, if your shoulder blades can pull back further, then basically it's gonna stretch that pec from its insertion to its origin a little bit better as well too. So just, again, the roller looks a little bit fancy, but it'll just let you be in a little bit better position with your shoulder blades, which ultimately will lead to more pec, less shoulders involved. So we're doing, I think, about 4 sets, 12 to 15 reps. And when you fatigue through that full range of motion, we're extending the sets with maybe another 3 to 5 partials just in that stretch position. So just really maximizing the stretch and really just kind of chasing a pump on this one.
We just wrapped up chest. I had a crazy pump, and we did some heavy dumbbell work, some heavy barbell pressing, and then Joe took us through some really cool exercises. We did a Smith machine with a slight incline, with a band. As Joe mentioned, we were overloading the top range of motion. Then we finished with a Joe special here, which was a fly to stretch everything out.
Yep.
And man, I feel great.
Yeah, great workout.
Great.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right.